Observing results of sound healing. All sound restorative healing would eventually be judged by its lasting results. It really is all a question of what you are aiming at. Could it be a momentary or, in the best of circumstances, a permanent relief of a physical pain? Is it to understand the sources of that pain or other unpleasant experiences to be able to heal the challenge at its origins? Is it in order to avoid a buildup of energy which, if kept, only will eventually create injury on the physical level? It really is certain that a number of physical problems do not originate in the physical or the etheric levels, but instead in the emotional, mental, and even causal auras. Are you looking to help the person to contact her qualities, thus to exceed her doubts, whether particular or collective, such as words of death, illness, sexuality, and mental disorder? Do you take into account it an advisable aim to help a person find satisfaction and enjoyment even in case a physical problem persists, and even if the effects of any therapeutic action might take some time to express and the person may have forgotten to web page link it to the curing activities? Are you insecure as a healer and terribly hoping immediate success? Is it possible to be patient? And will you encourage the individual seeking recovery to be patient as well? The answers to prospects' questions will determine how you measure the results or ramifications of any acoustics healing. I often take quite a while to speak to a person before using any sound healing. I encourage you to definitely regularly use understanding exercises to be able to get an improved control over their energy. And I'd keep these things contact me some weeks later to share me what they have observed about their problems and behaviors. Sound healing is usually a one-to-one situation where one individual is receptive to the audio treatment. This differs from several persons using sounds in turn or together to be able to test out and to kitchen sink into the experience of sound. Working with the 5 elements through musical expression is again different. In this case, a person or a group has been asked by the therapist or group head to focus on a specific factor to be able to refine it, to deepen knowledge of it, and also to bring about an improved blend in a person or indeed an organization. This being said, the consequences of sound healing can be felt in a variety of ways and on different levels and places simultaneously. You could refer back again to the set of degrees of experiences. You might feel energy hurrying to your feet, caused by better grounding, heating moving of the body, possibly coming from a release of a blockage, some coldness in a specific area, caused by a healing energy that is faster moving energy at the job, a feeling of expansion occurring around your mind, for example. However, the consequences may be noticed in aspiration the following nights. Some changes inside our thought patterns may arrive the very next day or in the weeks following. It is not unconventional for the immediate effects to be experienced up to 36 hours after cure. Whenever using someone more than a period of time, resilient changes might take weeks to become apparent. Much research must be done as to what kind of sounds and musical elements have predictably specific effects. I've described the consequences of intervals, scales and modes, rhythms and secrets, for example, in my previous e-course *. Below are a few ideas on music for different degrees of awareness. Although there are some proof for writing, here are some. I must insist that it is very much ongoing research. Inside our times, most of us look for quick and, when possible, spectacular remedies. Looking for brief cuts has become extremely popular. Behind this search, there often is placed greed, laziness, and too little understanding. Knowing oneself helps each individual to avoid these traps.